All right, it says I'm live. Mel is already here. Can you hear me, Mel? We got sound going. I was able to zoom in one level, so you're not seeing quite as much as you normally do. But apparently after that one level, it wasn't going to zoom in anymore, so I was like, all right, fine, whatever. Today, I am scrapbooking my fabulous nephew, Britton, and my fabulous niece Zora, and I don't remember when the picture was taken because apparently I didn't decide to write it on the back. I'm guessing it was around the 9th of April though. I am going to use Sweet Baby Girl from Echo Park. It was a 2018 collection, and I got this from a semi-local store. Hey mom, someone beat you here. What's up with that? Called 2G's Designs. 2 space G apostrophe S. And they put in the, I've used their stuff before. They are the ones that put in the cardstock in with the collection packs. So you automatically get cardstock with everything. And it looks like the last time I used this collection, I used a piece of the brown cardstock because I have 2 green and 2 white. So we'll see. Today I am using a sketch, which my sister Rachel says is cheating. She's a backseat scrapbooker, so I wouldn't really pay much attention to her. But I thought this would be a great layout to do, and I can incorporate some of the like girly stuff, but then with color tones, I can kind of hopefully limit some of the pink. I really like the aqua and sage that are in her little burrito wrap. What do they call that? Moira's message was retracted. That kind of scares me. What'd you type in there, Moira? Oh, and y'all, I just want to say too, hey, you see this? I went through my favorite scrapbook box, which I don't think I've talked about in a long time. I found it at Michael's years ago. Look what it says. Stuff I know I'll never organize. It's fabulous. So this is where I keep a whole bunch of just random stuff. And it usually sits right there where my keyboard is. And I went through, I'm like, oh, since I don't really have embellishments that go with this, I could pull stuff out of there, which I'm constantly forgetting to do. So I've already been looking at this. I have pulled some doilies, and I want to see if I can pull enough to be able to use this green in the background, but I am really not sure. Of course, I say that, and then I pull this one up. That would look nice. What do we think of that? Like, is there a diagonal plaid? If there was, I probably used it last time. All right, I could do that. Or I know, isn't it fab, Mel? Or I could do that. By the way, y'all, Mel has rain in our future. So I'm hoping that tomorrow, I think we're supposed to get stuff on Saturday and Sunday. Do we think stripes or florals? Which one do we like better against the green? While you guys decide that, I'm going to see if I can start where I stuck the photo. Because, you know, it's me. I lose things easily. Alrighty. I think my title is actually going to be, it might be Sweet Baby Girl, or it might be something like Big Brother. Alrighty, I am going to trim off the branding strip for the green though, since I do think I will use it. Stripes, 2 votes for stripes. This is where mom comes in and says flowers. And I go, I'm good with the stripes though, because it's got little baby feet on the background. Mom, and if I used the flowers, I would end up using up all the elephants. So, like, I'm acting like my mom is already a dissenting opinion. It's not like she's Karen. Karen always chooses the opposite. Alrighty, take a 1/2 inch off. Ooh, now this is gonna be. Hold on, I gotta think about this because a 1/2 inch with the stripes means it's going to be a little odd looking. All right, here's your next question, folks. Okay. Should the stripes be vertical or horizontal? All right. I ask the hard questions. So I ended up cutting this off as just a strip because then I can use that as embellishment. Now, if I had been really smart, I would have cut the strip off before I cut the thing across the bottom. Hey, Mom said stripes too. Awesome sauce. This awesome sauce. I can talk. Just edited a video that goes up Saturday that says, I can grammar. Whereas is vertical. That's what I'm inclined to think is vertical. I do love vertical stripes. Not as much as diagonal. I mean, come on. Let's not get crazy. All right. And then really quick, I want to go and look and see if this photo is indeed from April 9th. So many baby pictures. So many baby pictures, and I am not complaining in the least. There's Ricci. Oh, here we go. I found the picture. April 10th. I was close. Mel says vertical as well. Vertical it is. All right. Let's see here. I said April 10th. It's July. April. I'm going to go ahead and put the date on first so I don't forget. There we are. Should probably put my signature on the back now too, but I'm not going to. Be a rebel. How much ink did I get in my hands? Okay, now we get to have some fun. After I get rid of some of this stuff, because if I shove it off screen, y'all still see it. Like, man, now I gotta like really put away. By the way, can y'all see the silver holographic doily? I kind of want to frame it and like have it as a classroom decoration. If you're really good, Mrs. Myers will let you go and touch the holographic doily. All right, so I really love this polka dot paper. I'm very torn though, because on the other side are all these great little cut-aparts. I do kind of like this baby girl. I could use that little, actually, you know what? I could cut this strip off and then just use all of those as my pink polka dots. I think I'm gonna like it. Oh, I am not above bribery in my classroom. My greatest bribery discovery, I am no shame in saying this, because I even told my principal about it. I was that excited. Was a cartoon on YouTube called Lucas the Spider. Y'all, if you can go and if you do not know who Lucas the Spider is, go find him. Go over to YouTube and search up Lucas, because let me tell you, that little dang spider is the cutest thing on the planet. I actually have a spider plushie of Lucas because he is that cute, and so does my daughter. And I may have had students go and get for the plushie for Christmas one year because they all wanted a Lucas plushie too. But the videos were like 56 seconds, a minute and 13 seconds. So it's not like I'm wasting a whole bunch of time. They were all, and they're like, okay, guys, if we can get through our to-do list, which I put on the board. Oh, look, there was a diagonal plaid. I used it last time. We can get through this to-do list. We can watch Lucas the Spider this afternoon. Y'all, they'd be angels to watch a 56-second video. And if anybody out there is watching this and you are one of my students, you do not tell my secret. That is you're sworn to secrecy type thing. If I was smart, I would have looked at which side I was chopping up. Oh well. I'm gonna put that down because snapfish pictures are not really 4x6. And if you forget who it is, Mel, you need to text me and go tell me what that spider is, because holy moly, he is freaking adorable. Unfortunately, the creator has not made videos in a while. It was this animator, obviously animating spider, and he had his little nephew do the voice. So it's got this really sweet little voice, and you're just like, oh my gosh, the cuteness. Kind of like that cat. I could put that cat as an embellishment on here. That would work really well. And sorry, I just had a cookie shop text me. The local cookie shop has oat cookie butter snickerdoodles. And I texted them like, y'all gonna have those tomorrow? Because I will come over for those. And they are. So anyway, so Lucas the Spider was bought by Cartoon Network or something, and so they stopped obviously producing these little short videos. But let me tell you, Lucas is good enough. The kids will still behave for hours if it means a Lucas video. Alrighty, done with this. Let's do some inking. Oh, Mel wrote it down. She's smart. Mom, I even showed Kimmy Lucas the Spider, and y'all, Kimmy is like deathly afraid of spiders, and she did not run from the room screaming. I'm not going to say she liked Lucas, but she could tolerate him. and that's like a huge win. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to try to put things on evenly today. We can all laugh at that. Lucas is a cutie pie. He is our class pet. When we went into lockdown last spring, and I was meeting with my kids all the time, the very first week, they're like, oh my gosh, Mrs. Myers, you didn't leave Lucas at school, did you? Like, of course not. He was in my bedroom. And the next day I had him on the shelf behind me so the kids could see him. They were so excited. Me get my stabby scissors and my other scissors out. Because I got to put this up on foam. It's not in the sketch that I've very successfully covered up. There we go. It's not, I don't think there's anything all up on top of each other, but that's okay. I'll make up my own. One of these days I'm going to adopt the whole, you know what, I have all these other foam little pop dots things in my drawer. I should use those up, kind of like I'm trying to use up all my enamel dots. Speaking of which, enamel dots, hello, Tonic came out with their second trend of the year today. It is Santa's Workshop. I got my text from FedEx that it is going to be delivered on Thursday of next week. And I went, oh my gosh, FedEx needs to drive faster. I cannot wait an entire other week. Okay, so here we go. We've got these frames, and this one is actually like a frame, as opposed to I don't know what other kind of frame, because you can see the strips behind it. This one, I don't know if it's supposed to be transparent or not, but I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna make messy frames like I normally do. I have not made that layout yet. In fact, when I was cleaning off my cutter, it has the music note paper and the blue doodlebug paper on it with the hearts. And I'm like, I can't right now. I just can't. I'm like, she's gonna kill me one of these days. She's not going out of my comfort zone. She is like pushed me off my comfort building. And I'm gonna splat on the sidewalk. All right, so I need, let's pull in some of these other colors. We've got a lot of pink and a lot of green. Now I want to see if I can pull in some of that aqua or brown. Ooh, which I have right here. So this will help to tone down some of all of the pink there. Well, if you have been watching my channel, I've done I'm doing a hybrid boot camp with, it's going to be a special episode that's just me. Excuse you, you are not allowed to fall onto the floor. You do not have my permission. There's going to be a special episode that's just me doing it because she likes the fussy cut. And so I'm going to show you my, get out of my room. Fussy cutting, relaxing. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do an episode on how I make my silhouette cameo, do all of my fussy cutting for the digital files. Sadly, I cannot predict what Chamel's going to cut out of for her lives, because if I knew ahead of time, I would use the little pick scan mat and get my silhouette to cut that stuff out too. Because I have no shame. That is why I have this very expensive machine. It's to cut things for me. And I'm okay with that. All right, let's see here. Brown on top, or what do we think? Brown on top? More brown on the bottom and aqua on top. I'm kind of liking it better with the aqua on top because you've got a lot of his hair and his shirt are darker, so they're heavier, and it makes it kind of lean that way visually. So putting some of the dark brown on this side helps to kind of balance that out. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. Moira, I cannot believe you like fussy cutting. Oh, Moira says aqua on top. Yes. Should probably like put some of these little strippy things down. Should probably decide what the strippy things are going to be. I'm guessing they should be a solidish color because they're going to have to compete with, oh, I know. They're going to have to compete with the stripes. So I pulled out, well, I pulled out washi tape, which apparently does not have an end to it. There we go. Now here's the problem with washi tape is if I put it down, you're going to see everything through it, and then it's competing, and I don't want to compete. So I'm going to solve that problem by sticking it on white cardstock and then just using my trimmer because I like to cheat. Let's go ahead and just put a couple of these on there, and then I'll just fold the backs over so it doesn't stick to each other. This one I think might be more red. Yeah, it is. And then so, you know. Let's see. This one's got a little bit of gold in it. And apparently no end. Let's go this way. Okay, you have to have an end somewhere. This is what we're going to spend an hour on for YouTube tonight. Alrighty, well, that's not very helpful. How about this one? Oh, found the end right away. You and Washi are in divorce court? Who left who? I gotta know, Moira. Give me all the sordid details. I discovered this little trick, I don't know when exactly, but it has been very helpful because there are some times I want the pattern that's on the washi, but it competes so badly with what's behind it that you can't ever see it. Alrighty, here we go. Some of these I think are a little old when I bought them, and that's okay. You just have to be a little more careful. Pull slightly slower, and don't pull far away from the roll. You pull closer to the roll and then flip it almost like backwards, and it will work slightly better. I make no promises that's going to work for everything, but for me, it definitely helps. Oh my gosh, can you just let me stick you on a sheet of paper? Oh, I didn't do it long enough. Oh well, that's okay. All right, one more try at this one. Oh, is that it? Is that it? No. Oh, yes it was! Look, I got it! Woo! Ooh, can I do two with scallops? Of course I can. It's my lad. I can do whatever I want. And I wasn't sure about this one as a brown. Of course, this one might not want to play either, like that green one. Yeah, no, I don't like that. And this one has roses, so I really feel like I should use it. Here we go. Maybe. There we are. Half of them don't work. You would think, I mean, you're like, it's tape. Tape is tape. Tape doesn't have a shelf life. Holy freaking moly, people, tape has a shelf life. And it drives me crazy. Because not only does it's got a shelf life in my go to get another roll of masking tape and it won't work. And I'm like, seriously, dude? Seriously? Like you can't. Y'all know me, are like, well, she can't talk and cut things at the same time. He's just thinking like it's a roll of tape. Nope, apparently. That's right. Some of these I might grab my scissors and not fussy cut them closer. Or maybe I'll just layer stuff on top of them and you won't even notice that there's a little white tape, right? That's how that works. Not for this green one, I did it. That's like really crooked. I might have to do a green one again. Hold on. Let's see if I can find the end again. There we are. Let's line it up next to another straight line. And maybe it'll be slightly better. Mary! Hello. Mary, I have not done anything yet with my new jelly plate. The big one. I'm trying to use that as an incentive. Ooh, I could do a jelly plate. Let's talk about it. I'm trying to use it as incentive to clean my scrapbook room. Okay, if I do not slice the tip of my thumb off trying to cut this off, it will be a miracle, y'all. Go slow. Go slow. It's okay. That was slightly better. Not by much. I know. I'm trying to tell myself, you know what? You've got fun little goodies, but you gotta get the disaster that this room is under control. Fran is going to the beach this weekend. So that means she's not coming over and I will actually have time to finish the sentence. I have time to actually clean. All right. I can't cut with the thick big scissors when it's this little. All right, come on now. I can do this. I'm a smart and capable scrapbooker. Teeny tiny piece. Where's that brown? Look at that teeny tiny piece. Oh, drives me crazy. It's better than that. That one I did horribly. Okay, I'm gonna put all these little skinny washies to use in my planner. Now I'm suddenly using them in here. Let's see if we can figure out where to put them. Let's get some glue. I'm going to put just a little bit on there so I have kind of an idea of where things are going. Where'd that sketch go? I'm like, I lost the sketch again. So let's move that up just a smidge more. Like that. Okay, now I've got some ideas. We're going to start with this one. Tweezers might help too. Look at that. What do we think? I'm thinking no. All this work, and I don't like it because it's... To do that, I think I would need to turn it like this, which I could still do. What do we think about that? Should we literally turn the layout on its end? And do it like that. Do it like this. I can cover that up, don't worry. Then we could put these horizontal stripes and they don't look weird. What do we think? Or do we just leave off the horizontal stripes? So those are our two options. Either turn it so the stripes are horizontal, or don't use the washi tape. And while you guys do that, I'm going to pick out letters for title because I forgot that part. I'm going to go for aqua maybe, or brown. Both of those are in here. Oh no, this doesn't have peach in it. Never mind. Aqua green. Definitely not. It's a very yellow aqua. Ooh, here are my Fitzgeralds. These aren't them, but okay. I do not have anything that matches that dusty looking aqua. Ooh. Could do something with these though. Not the colorful side, but the rose gold side. Brown is back here. We're already in the metallics. Could you hugs and kisses at a title? As a title. I can verb too. Leave the stripes off. I'm kind of out of words on that one. I know I've got another word one in here somewhere. Here it is. Oh, hello, big brother. There's my title. Gonna need a. I am thinking white. Something tall and thin. Oh, where is it? I know I have white Fitzgeralds. Oh, I've got white journal too. Thick and thin. These will work. B-I-G-B-R-O-T. How do I not have H? I think I can make an H. I could turn a T into an H. I could turn the ones into an H. There we go. H, E, and R. H, of all the letters not to have. That is a very cool toned white. All right. I'm thinking leaving the stripes off. I mean, I love my idea of let's mount them to white paper, and I like the horizontal, then the stripes are cradling the picture. All right, well, Mom says horizontal, so let me change it back. What if, instead of doing the stripes, what if I do these strips later? I bet if they were above, like some of these solid patterns that I'm working on, they might work a little better. I think it's because the stripes are competing with the other stripes in the background. And y'all know I don't normally use busy backgrounds. This is like new territory for me. All right, horizontal stripes for Mom because they are cradling the photo. I have something, I don't know what that is. It looks like ink or chocolate. All right, which one of y'all has been eating chocolate in my scrapbook room? Alrighty. Because if y'all found my chocolate stash, we're going to have words. Probably words like, hey, do you want to have chocolate together? Or if you eat all of it, the words might be, hey, you need to refill my chocolate stash. Hold on. Hello, Tucker. How are you? I heard somebody go shake his head outside, and I'm like, oh, flappity flippers. Well, you know, I actually had to leave what we were doing downstairs to come up here and prep for the live because apparently, well, not for you, Mel. Mel, I'm very sorry, but you have missed like National Chocolate Day or International Chocolate Day. I don't know what we would call it. Peeling those off because the corner of this, the picture with Britt, could kind of fit to that little corner right there. And I know that's showing. That won't bother me. That's going to get covered up. I say all this and then I realize, hey, wait a second. You remember those doilies you're supposed to put on? You haven't put them on yet. So my dear husband stopped and got all of us ice cream tonight. Alrighty. How do I want to do this? All right, like that. So I cut. Right there. That should work. A little bit of tape there. And now all together, it's not a layout by Amy until she has peeled stuff up, which I realize I have peeled other stuff up tonight, but you know, I forgot to say it. And then I need to put my little pen back in my glue bottle or it's going to dry out. Is it time for chocolate there yet? Or is it breakfast time? I don't even know. I know it's tomorrow. I know it's probably morning tomorrow. There we go. Okay. All right. We're going to put this card in and then the title. Which I just realized Big Brother might get lost as well. So I'm starting with the sketch and then completely not following it. Because, you know, me. Mel, I've got a question. What time does Shamel come on for you? It's like Mondays, it's perfect. It's 8:30 in the morning and I'm like brilliant. I can watch it and not be in bed. But Friday it comes on at yeah, I don't think Hello is gonna fit. Best laid plans. I think Big Brother is gonna be in tile letters because those will fit. And Hello is going to get used. I insist. But on Friday, Shamel comes on at like 4:30 in the morning, and believe it or not, I can actually watch that sometimes if it's the school year and I've woken up early. Okay, but otherwise, okay, this is driving me insane. Like, this is the foam words with chipboard on top. And it's like, woohoo, it's foam, so it will stick. But you have to peel it off carefully so that the chipboard doesn't bend like it has here and here and here. And it won't come off. Like, American Crafts, it either doesn't stick at all or sticks too much. Like, can we not just figure out adhesive? It's not like y'all are new at this game. Please, American Crafts. Please. Oh my gosh. And then she spent the next 30 minutes peeling off the back of the word hello, which apparently decided to be difficult. I'm gonna flip this sucker over and it's gonna be nothing but wrinkles. I just know it. Come on. You gotta be so dang gentle. Okay, here we go. Yes, Deb. See, I didn't even know you were here, Deb. I'm sorry. Hi, Deb. I hate that too. Drives me nutty. And I'm very well and good at being nutty all by myself. I don't need help. I should put a warning on these. Beware, peel up words before videoing. Warning is not going to go on that part, but I don't go on the outside. Oh, you will go back in there. Don't even think you won't. Warning. Peel before video. Yet another note, otherwise you are annoying. But I'll be good and I will refrain. All right, that is green 1 or green 2. Let's pick this up. Well, compared to the green background, neither of them. I have all these different shades, and none of them are the right color. Why? Yellow might work. Okay. So yellow 1 is an option. I could always do Big Brother in pink, though, because this warm pink, I think, would work really well also. But I said I wanted to pull in some of the other colors. I like that funny face. All right, let's see. Hello, big. I can spell. I get to spell forwards today. Let's see here. G. Do you like how some of them I start at the end and some of them I start in the middle? I don't know why. Hello, big brother, which I am currently missing right now, by the way. I had a call and then your headphones broke. You do need a scrapbook. Are you back now, Mel? Because you asking questions. And you abandoned me. Mel came on for you. Because for me, it is Mondays are great at 8:30, but Fridays stink at 4:30. And I have set an alarm for her before on 4:30 because I do like her that much. But it's hard. The day that she had, was that last Friday when she had to leave because Wonder Boy came home sick? I had a dream about that. Like, went back to sleep afterwards. And I dreamt that the Adhesive Avenger brought him over to my house because I was having tea with Shemel. That way he could rest and feel better here. And I woke up and I went, what in the world was that? Apparently I'm highly suggestionable when I'm half asleep watching the videos. Okay, here we go. I'm glad you're back, Mel. You're awesome. Okay, now we get some fun things. We can attempt to put in some of the strips, which I might put some in right here with title. That might work. And I have a bigger embellishment I could put over here. Now this has some air or an arrow, not some, just one. Hold on. I talk so much and like I'm thirsty. But I found these. These are old pink paisley, 2008. Oh no, they were established in 2008. Thank goodness. 2015. I'm like, if these were made before he was born, I'm gonna cry. It was a nice dream. But then there was something about flooding and volcanoes and lava, and we had to stay on our scrapbook paper, which was like the size of like my desk. It got weird. But I thought these might look good in here. because I haven't used them yet. So maybe I should. I think it goes like this so I can see the, oh yeah, it would make sense. So I can see the little white end. That doesn't have, I have no purple in here. I do actually have a little bit of coral though. So that one might work. I have some epoxy hearts from Scrap and Happy Studio. I will be able, I could put into some clusters. And actually, I think all three of these would work. Again, the whole, if there's a little bit of coral in there. Have you ever had any crazy dreams like that? Oh, and in my dream, she said the Adhesive Avenger's name. I have no clue what the Adhesive Avenger's name, but in my dream, it was Jeffrey. And I'm like, I don't know. Is the Adhesive Avenger a Jeffrey? That is what Shamel calls her husband. And her son is Wonder Boy because she doesn't want to share their names for, privacy and all that, which I understand. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm losing my dang mind. All right, we're going to put, oh, that would have been perfect right in there. Oh, but that's like a 1/4 inch too long. So we'll put it right there. Let's get these big ones or little ones. Those are little ones. I don't want little ones. Let's get the big ones. Okay, so she's in the evening for you tonight, which is in the morning. So what time is that? One of these days, I'm going to actually figure out, and more importantly, remember how far ahead in the future you live. I don't know what is going on. Hold on. Apparently, I have to give it a haircut. It's got glue sticking out of it, like hot glue from when it was made. Yeah, because if I watch her Friday one, then that definitely requires a nap or just flat out going back to bed. I'll be honest, that's mostly what it is. All right, and then that one can go there. Does it need a haircut? No, it's good. 6:30. Okay, so if it's 4:30 for me, you're 14 hours ahead of me. Wow, you live far in the future. My sister only lives 5 hours, which is the only reason I can do time zones for like Shamel's lives and stuff. It's because I know my sister's like, well, she's 5 hours ahead. So that means that the rest of the country is 5 hours ahead because it's a small country. Trying to explain the size of England to my students is always fun. Because then we look up and see how big North Carolina is. And then we see how big England is. And then we look at other countries that they're like, what about this one? What about this? And all of a sudden, we have a geography lesson. And they're excited about it. Oh, I want to tuck that one under because that's up on foam. There we go. All right, last arrow, which I, of course, put on crookedly because, talent. There we go. Alrighty then. Let's see. 6:39. Friday is 3:30 for you. Wow. I teach 3rd grade. I don't think I've said it in this live. I'm positive I've talked about it before, but you can't remember everything. I can't remember everything. Mom, I kind of want to send you this elephant. I just want to tell you that. I'm going to make you a card. And in that card is going to have this little Transparency Elephant. Now, these are from Studio Calico. Who knows when? They came in a kit, and I thought, color-wise, this and the kite were, like, absolutely perfect. So I was like, yeah, they're going in there. Third grade is, in my opinion, the absolute best grade. You know how they always say you follow in your parents' footsteps? Like, oh, if it, well, for instance, like teaching. Like, oh, well, if one of your parents is a teacher, you're likely to be a teacher too. Y'all, my mom was a third grade teacher at a Catholic school. I am pretty sure the people who say, oh, yeah, you follow in your parents' footsteps did not mean quite that exactly, because I teach third grade at a Catholic school. I think I put that on upside down. Oh, well. Say la vie, or whatever that is. It is what it is. So we're going to slide that right under there. I said, Mom, this elephant, a mushroom, and a Ferris wheel, because I have no clue when I would use any of those. All right, go back into the stuff I know we'll never organize. I also pulled out some of these, which I thought I could back with paper. Remember those little strips I was talking about? Forgot about them. I don't like that there, though. I do know that. Let's see if I can get the glue dot off the back and turn it into the front. I bet I could. And then put something on top of it. Or just flip it back around. Yeah, we're just going to flip it back around. And we're going to stick it right there. Yes, my sister, yeah, and my stepmom taught third grade as well. So it was just kind of like, wow. She followed in my footsteps there. I taught third grade first. I told her how awesome it was. And she went, I need to do that too. Isn't that right, Mary? She's like going, what planet do you live on, Amy? I don't see these being used. Check out the old Pink Fresh Studio logo. How about that? All right, and I have some labels from Freckled Fawn, which some of these colors do actually work, especially if I wanted to take in some of that corally orange that I'm clearly not using here. I'm clearly adding in. There is coral. I will make sure of it. Okay. It's pouring in hail. What is, well, what kind? Okay, again, like, I feel very like US centric and stupid asking this question. How is it different in Australia than in the United States? Do we have special hail and nobody told me? Alrighty, there we go. It goes in there. See, the word today I thought would have been absolutely perfect to tuck in. The only place I would tuck it in is over here, and then it would be upside down. So that's not happening. Okay, and then these also, here they are. Looks like I know there were 2 sheets on this. These worked too. All right, this is going to go up on foam. Is your daughter a student or a teacher at the Catholic school? How old is your daughter? If you don't mind me asking. I feel better that you asked too. Like, what makes our hail different? We give ours to the chief. Hail to the chief. Okay, I'm going to pop this up over here. Adds in a little bit of red. I am okay with that. See, that is foreign to like people like him and my daughter, who don't know. You have golf ball size, and ours is Okay, grade 6. Okay, well, we do get little ones too. If we get the bigger ones, that's when everybody's like, oh, let me go out and get a hailstone. And then we put it in our hand and then we Instagram it because I have no idea why. But yeah. Oh, this would work. I think it is an okay match of the yellow. I always knew that blue was hard to match, but some of the other colors just kind of surprised me. Like, why yellow? You would think yellow would be so easy. You know what? We're going to peel this one back up if possible and move it over here. And then the family one can go up top. Yeah, there are sometimes. Hi, Jenny from Tasmania. Okay, I just completely went in my brain. Where is Tasmania? I know the answer to this, but I'm tired. It's late for me, and I'm apparently having trouble thinking. I had a migraine yesterday, and it was just like, nope, I am still in that migraine hangover phase. Which is another reason I scheduled this at 8 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock. I was like, Moira, I'm just going to put you in charge of scheduling all my lives for me. Could you handle that, please? Okay, Australia. Okay. I really need to talk to you two and like look at a map to see where you guys are. Because I like that kind of stuff. I think it's really fun. We used to do a project with my third graders. Ooh, this. Well, okay, clearly I'm stupid. I ripped up the paper and didn't even notice. We used to do a project with the whole third grade at my school because it is, I wouldn't say like they're all rich and wealthy, but it's a little more well-to-do than how I grew up, shall we say. And these kids leave and go places all the time. Like just in the middle of like, February. Hey, we're going to go to Disney. I had one parent go, yeah, we're going back to South Africa for a month. And I'm just like, what? What? All right, that's good, Mel. That will help me remember. Well, look, which part of Australia is closest to Antarctica? All right, I need to put something right there because otherwise it looks silly. Oh, I have wooden hearts over here too. Excuse me, let me see. Can you come back here? Thank you. I've pulled this off, so like I have to use it now. Oh, I like it right there. Then we're going to add a little dot of glue for the diddle on the eye. Because apparently that's its name. Okay. I lost my little dot of glue. Where did it go? There it is. Apparently it is like right on top of one skinny part of the doily. Alrighty, are we going to add these in? Let's find out. I wonder if I could fishtail them. That is probably a little too picky about stuff if I try to fishtail. I really like this one though because it's roses. I know y'all can't see that. And this feels weird. Did I put this on with, yeah, put that on with a glue dot. So I could conceivably peel it up if I had something to put back over it. Stickers. Wait, I've got these. Oh. How cold is it over there, guys? Moira, get ready to tell me what it is in Fahrenheit. I can't look it up on my phone. Ooh, adorable. Need that. Precious, and we'll go with Sweetheart. Do this one down here, which then covers that I ripped off. Woo! Go me! I need something right here though, because these all line up really well, and I don't like that. I don't like how that looks. Okay, do a little bit of layering there. And then this is going to go right up on here. So then it reads Precious Smile. What could go underneath? I could do a flower. That's what I'm leaning towards. We're going to pull this one out and use it up at the top. It's 11. That seems very cold to me. But in my world, 11 is is below freezing. And I don't think that is for you because 0 is freezing. And it's 7 where Jenny is. Oh my gosh, y'all, you're making me chilly. Which is not a bad thing because I'm in my scrapbook room and the air circulation in here stinks royally. Fran comes over and she's like, how are you cold? I'm like, or how are you hot? Like, I'm always hot in here. Y'all, I lost the pin. I took the pin out. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, St. Anthony. There we go. 50-ish. Okay. -1 is freezing, but 0 is not. Now I'm confused because I always thought 0 and 32 were equivalent to each other. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I need to put in a little bit of something up against in this area and then a bigger something underneath it. Tiny but mighty. That is my sweet Zozo. And none of these are just like a shape. So let's grab this and a circle punch. Oh, nope, that's really tiny. That one works. The 11 is around 50. Okay. Hey, St. Anthony rocks. One of our old 4th grade teachers loved her, Mrs. Earl, and she would call on St. Anthony so many times. She called him St. Tony. She's like, we're on a first name basis now. I'm like, yes, ma'am. All right, and then this flower is going to get trimmed because I'm stingy with my flowers. That's going to go there. And this one is going to come out on that. And then we're going to put this one up on foam. And then I think it's time to add in our little confetti sprinkles. And then we'll be done. Hobart is at the bottom of Tasmania and I'm at the top. Okay. What do they call, this sounds really stupid and I know how stupid it sounds. What did they call like Tasmania? Is that like states, province? What's the name? Are those, is it one of the larger geographical things? I don't even know how to ask questions properly, apparently. Okay. And then here. And then do I want that there? Because then it kind of traps that blue space in. I don't really want to do that. Now I'm going, I don't know where to put this. Here we go. That's where it goes. All right, I'm thinking I was going to put on these little gems, but I think I would rather put on jewel drops. What do you guys think? Gems or jewel drops? And well, that question takes forever or state. Okay. But we are an island. Okay. I apparently never thought, I don't know why that never got in my head. All right, let me grab some jewel drops. Oh, standing up is hard. Oh, let's go with, it's not strawberry, it was peach sorbet. And then some green, some yellow, some of you. One of these, or hopefully at least 3 of these should work. Okay, that's too bright. So the green is not going to work at all. That one should work. That one definitely works. And the yellow will work. Alrighty, so here's what we're doing. Peach sorbet, which is beautiful. Let's see, y'all. Where do I want to put it? Right here. 1. And then 2. And there is a hair or something. Oh, it's one of the little fibers from the string on the arrow. Did that make sense? String? I think so. I think it made sense. Right here. And then right there. That's good. Let's put the yellow face up. When the whole point in putting it into the little bowl is that it'll be face down. One day I'm going to actually be completely prepared for a live that has an air bubble in it. Where is Miss Pokey Tool? So with jewel drops, you can sometimes see if a bubble comes out in vintage drops, but you definitely are able to see it in the jewel drops. So get out a pin or a pokey tool or something and pop that bubble. Otherwise, it's more likely to dimple when it dries because that little, like the air bubble escapes eventually. The bubble will rise, but what ends up happening is it's got like a crust over the top because the outside's going to dry first. And then, how do I, 1, 2, oh, that's why I did. The outside dries first, so you kind of end up with a little pit in it. Which, I'll tell you, right now I had made the, my card for the Red Alert, which was the vintage exclusive drop in the June kit from Tonic, and all 3 of my little circles dimpled, and I'm like, really? How if I put my pokey tool back where it belongs? There we go. All right, so that is 1, 2. 3. 4. And we're going to put it right over here. 5. All right. Wouldn't that, I just want to go to Australia. Like, oh, I'd love to see that country. I just want to see a bunch of other countries. I want to leave North America. Here you go. Come on. I can see it. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. So there we have it. Oh, I forgot to tell you the other colors. I used also Aqua Plains and Limoncello. There we are. So here's my layout. I will probably put a line or two of journaling down here. This has to be one of my favorite pictures of Brit. It really is. Every time I look at it, it like makes me smile and makes my heart all warm and fuzzy. So anyways, thank you, Mom. I will be live again on Facebook on Sunday. If you haven't hit that like button, I would love if you would hit the like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Ring the bell so you're notified whenever I go live, which is usually on Thursdays, but it's summertime, so the schedule's going to be a little wacky. And something else. Oh, leave a comment. If you're watching from Tomorrowland, as Shamel says. If you're from the Tomorrowland, say hello. So I hope you guys all have a lovely day or a lovely night. And those of you in the future, stay warm. Okay? And I'll see y'all later. Bye.